I was watching the game last night, the game where Drew Brees broke the most passing record from Peyton Manning. Drew Brees has a record-breaking 72,000 passes, career passes, total. Over his and I didn't even know he was in the NFL that long. 18-year career. Wow. This Bama been playing for 18 seasons and he's throwing just like he just started. Wow. Let's talk about it because I got a couple of things in my mind regarding how they celebrated it, how he brought the families and all of that. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right. Now, I just happened to watch Monday Night Football. I don't usually watch a whole lot of Monday Night Football like I used to, because usually have to get up for something else, like go to work or something, and usually I'm dog tired by that time. So, but I happened to catch the first half of the game. Drew Brees just happened to throw a 62-yard touchdown pass to one of his receivers. And that is what helped him break the record that Peyton Manning had for the most yards passed in the NFL by the quarterback. Now Drew Brees is in the record books. And the game-winning ball, or not the game-winning ball, but the ball that he threw will be going directly into the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. I also noticed, and I guess it's traditional, when you do something like that, when you break a record, your family's around and all of that. But, man, the media has been on a blitz about this. A total blitz. Let me tell you about that, too. They kept replaying it throughout the game. It was on the news. They were talking about all the talk shows and everything. And it just a couple of things come to mind. First of all, I heard somebody today say that it looked like that the receiver was pushing to the end zone by a Redskins player. I didn't notice that part. I'm going to have to rewind it or something or look online, because that very well could have been true. Number two, and this is also important, NFL's not only their viewer ratings have went down, but their attendance across the country, across the NFL, has also went down, from what I heard. I know down here in the DMV, the first couple of Redskins exhibition games and regular games was damn near half empty. The stadium down here was almost half empty out here in FedEx. I don't know about the most recent one there, but I know one of the early ones that they were like, please. You probably could have got rows of families in that joke. But the attendance, I heard, overall NFL has been down for the last couple of years. And guess why? Ever since Capernick did his protest about police brutality against men of color 2 years ago, NFL's been on a downswing. Good. Yeah, I said good. Did I say good? Yeah, I said good. You know why I said good? Because people need to wake up and be aware that it's more than just life than the NFL. It's more than life than passing the football or making a touchdown. Or watching people cheer as a crowd roar for their hero on the field. So I'm thinking the NFL may be doing damage control. That's just my take on it. Drew Brees is a great football player. You can't take that away from him. He's won a Super Bowl twice. Or he's been a Super Bowl twice. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did win twice, if I'm not mistaken. So he's an awesome quarterback. I can honestly say that. I've seen him play, some games, man. He is incredible. No question about that. But that game last night, I'm thinking not only was it one for the record books that they try to push into the record books, but it was a lot of help and assistance with that. That's just my take on that. But, you know, I don't know. There was one other thing that I noticed. Of course, when they were replaying the historic feat that Drew Brees is in now, of course, they bring out the family. And boy, they wore that to the ground, didn't they? They did. Anything to wash away what Capernick was trying to do. And that's basically, they're trying to whitewash it, so to speak. I know they are. He had the impact on the NFL. What he did had a major impact on the NFL. No, there's no doubt about it. I know it, and they know it. We wait on. These people in the cars on these roads here, I tell you, had a major impact. Beyond question, they did. I know they did. But it's mighty funny that something like this would draw attention to the media. But Kaepernick, when Kaepernick did what he did, is complete controversy. Not that what the police, there were police officers that were doing to beat up innocent men of color, black men. No, that was the controversy. The controversy that they considered controversy was what Kaepernick did. Ain't that a bitch? You know? But it goes to show you that the priorities sometimes in this country is very warped. And I heard comments for the last 2 years where white people was like, why y'all guys, y'all brothers out here need to stop the protesting. Y'all making all that money, y'all protesting? Really? Really? You know, stop all that protesting and go back to playing football. And to me, what's playing in my mind when they say that, and it's clear as a bell, get back on the field, nigga. That's exactly what they're saying. There's no doubt about that. When I hear them saying that to me at work and everywhere else, that's basically what they're saying. You getting paid all that money, go back to work, get on that field and catch the balls and throw them balls, nigga. That's exactly what that's about. Corporate racism. I don't care what anybody says. That's exactly what it is. When you're talking like that, don't sell yourself short for anything else other than that, because that's exactly what it is. And when I heard that, well, they didn't say the N-word, but I know that's basically what they're saying. You know, you ain't getting paid to protest. You ain't getting paid to protest. Go out there and play that ball, boy. See? And Jerry Jones, for a minute, was all behind it until Master Trump told him, no, we can't have this. As soon as that went down, oh, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. It was a complete wrap. Couldn't do that anymore after that. What are y'all doing out here? God. It was a wrap. You weren't supposed to do it. You weren't supposed to protest no more. When Master Trump said you can't protest, you ain't supposed to protest. And I'm like, why the fuck, of all the things that you want to talk about, or all the things that's going on in this country, why are you worried about what people do on the football field in terms of that? You know? Because he has investments in it too, I'm sure. But enough of a dump. My thing is this. The NFL will focus on whatever they want to focus on when they're good and ready. They had no problem focusing on Drew Brees and the perfect family and all that shit. Because that's the first thing I thought about. Everybody else is just, fuck you. You know? And it's a very much a fuck you mentality that's out here anymore. It is. You know? I mean, I was just talking about a podcast I'm also going to release about Tamir Rice. You know? The cop. Now, this is no joke. The cop that shot Tamir Rice was offered another job in Ohio, my home state, of course. He was offered another job to work in the sheriff's department. Not a desk job. I'm talking about a regular job. I'm like, are you serious? After he murdered a 12-year-old boy. This is how nonchalant the society has gotten to be anymore. And the media ride along with it too. Because they're the same way. They're the same people. To be honest, they're the same damn people. They're no different. But not. It's clear as all get out. The same racist people who sit to play them games out here in the NFL, who buy these owners, because a lot of them are the same people who run the media. Money rules over everything else. They say cash rules everything around me, and it does. It rules everything around us, and it do, and it will. Unless we have a structure where we can actually have it, we can actually control our own environments and infrastructures like that. No, I'm just going to be honest about it. You know. So that's all I got. I just wanted to get that off my chest, man, because I just happened to notice that. And the Al Michaels commentary on NBC Sunday Night Football really pissed me off. I stopped watching it. If you don't know about that, you have to actually check out from 2 weeks ago. I posted, and he referred to our players, NFL players, as animals. I could not believe that. I could believe it, but I could not. You know, it was just so nonchalant when he said it too. But you have to watch the podcast. Watch and listen to the podcast that I posted. It's also on Spreaker, by the way, too. And you know what? It didn't get a lot of fanfare, surprisingly. I posted about 2 weeks ago. That's why I know I get the exclusives on different things that's going on, and I post them, and no one actually knows what's going on, or because it's not publicized that well. But I think I publicized it well enough on my channel where people can hear it. That's like with Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans was talking about leaving. He didn't talk about it. He said he was leaving. I watched him say this on video a couple of days ago. I'm going to try to see if I can post the actual video to my channel to prove my point, because he actually said it verbatim that he was leaving the show after season 3. He said he had, and I don't know if he was joking or not. All I know is what he said. Now, he might be on contract to do another 2 seasons for all I know, but I know for a fact that he definitely stated he was leaving the show at the end of this year. He definitely said it, because he said they'll be wrapped up by the end of the year. So, all right, guys. Well, that's all I got. I may do another podcast between now and Wednesday, a live one. But keep on following. Hey, my channel's growing. I'm up to 172 now. I'm happy about that. For you guys, new subscribers, or fairly new subscribers that just subscribed to my channel, I appreciate that. I got more content coming. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I'm in the process of writing a full script. Well, not really a script, but I guess you could say a script for the Old Mud Show, aka Uncle Otis or Uncle Otis. I enjoyed doing that skit. It was very funny. I got more coming. I just haven't had time to sit down and really write it. But I'll tell you a little funny story about that right quick, because this is Saturday night. I started working on my music. Oh, no, Sunday. I think it was Sunday night. Sunday night. Or whenever I posted. But over the weekend, I was working on my music. And I just had to say, you know what? Let me go ahead and work with Otis for a minute. And all of a sudden, it just started coming to me. And just like, you know, pow, pow, pow. You know, it just, all of a sudden, I just started breathing life into it. I don't know. It was just weird. You know, but I've been around, you know, I've spoken to, had conversations with old crotchety guys before, so I know how they act. and not too many, but just saying. So I knew how to go there with that. So it just came out of nowhere. So I'm actually going to enjoy doing that. And I promise you, I will be doing more skits with Uncle Otis, aka Old Mud. You know, because old habits are hard to break, especially in the case of this guy, because he's just out there. So, but I might be bringing on some more characters soon. But right now, I'm gonna see how I test the waters with Uncle Otis and see how it goes with that. I may bring some more characters. So I actually have another character in mind. Not in mind. I actually have one. I've never used him, and I figured the reason why I go with the puppeteering at this point, because it's cheaper than animation. I actually was going to look for, and I still might do it. I found a place online on Amazon, by the way, that actually does custom puppeteering, custom puppets that they make. And I'm actually going to call them. I may call them later on, because I'm seriously thinking about getting one. I'm seriously thinking about getting one made. They cost a mint, though. That's the only thing about it. They cost a little bit of a mint. I also looked at one by Terry Farrell. I think his name Terry Farrell. He's a famed ventriloquist. He's really good too, man. I found out who his puppet maker is. His puppet maker is amazing. I'm sure they got one out here in the DMV somewhere. I just gotta find one. If I ever find one, I'm definitely going to put them on the map. You know. But I haven't found one. I like to find one out here. I'm sure somebody does it out here locally. But this guy, the guy that Terry Farrell does, man, that does his puppets, man. This dude is freaking phenomenal. But he charges a mint, though. What he does, and I noticed, and I read about it, he actually, if you get one exclusive to you, he charges you more, I think, than he do if you get it that they do, that you license, that they get the license for. In other words, something to do with, if it gets a license for it, they charge you less, but if yours is exclusive and he makes it for you, and it's exclusive to you, he charges you more. Something along that line. But he charge a boatload of money though. Because I was going to use them, and I saw how much the prices he was talking about for charging you to make a customized puppet. I was like, oh hell no! I don't make nowhere near that much, man. If I did, I'd go to him. He'd be the go-to guy. But I don't make that kind of money. I just stick with the other one, because it's one that's out there now. They're on YouTube. I forgot the name of the show, and they make custom puppets out of New York. I'm thinking about getting with them. They said it only takes about 4 or 5 days for them to create the puppet. Depends on what you want to get done. I myself had not yet figured out what I want to do with that. I actually want to go there, but at least it won't be a small note that you have to put out there to get a puppet. I ain't paying that kind of money. But I may just stick with what I got. I think what I got is right in my alley. It's right in my alley. It's extremely affordable, and they're effective. You know, and like I said, I deal with who was that? I think they call silly puppets, something like that. And their the quality of their puppets are really good for the price. I was actually totally shocked by that. I thought they were going to be cheap, and I was like, wow, they put a little quality in that. You know. And it's just what I wanted. I mean, this is all I need for right now. I mean, I would like a custom one for myself that I would love. If I, like I said, I'm going to look for somebody local. But anyway, that's where I'm at now. I'm not going to be. If I had the time, and I'm not being totally honest. If I had the time to do animation, if I had the right kind of animation software, I do, but I just don't have the time to really get into it like I want to. That's why I'm doing this. And I think this, to me, is the most effective, because it's, for me, the most realistic. Well, not the most realistic, but at least it's something that I could get into quick, fast, in a hurry right away. And I could probably do some real-life scenarios with it. But then again, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited about it. So, Uncle Mud. Hey, Uncle Mud, you want to say something? Will? No, I don't want to say nothing. You didn't hear that. I did a secret thought. Don't want to say nothing. My show coming soon. To YouTube. I'm out. That's all I got to say. All right. Okay, Uncle Mud. So, Uncle Mud's coming soon. I hopefully have a small treatment for the pilot. Well, you kind of did already saw the pilot in essence a couple of days ago when I released it. But I'm gonna try to do a better one. I'm gonna try to write a better one. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for right now. Questions or comments about what I spoke about, and what do you think about Uncle Mud? Do you think that's a good character to be bringing to YouTube? I don't know if anybody else is doing it right now. At least not from what I'm doing, because I got ideas. And if you got any ideas, please let me know. Please let me know. DJ Wolf Live at AOL.com. That's DJ Wolf Live at AOL.com. All right. Okay, guys. This is all I got. This is DJ Wolf. But I do have more to say on the back burner later on about another subject somewhere down the line.